8 o'clock in the morning. Time to get coffee before we head to Glasgow. Heading off on probably a really nerdy weekend with my brother. Thought I'd take you guys with me. Gonna pick up some comics, pick up hopefully some pops, maybe an odd figure or two. Anyway, let's go grab a coffee and I'll see you on the train. Hours later, we're in Glasgow, just heading out the station. Hopefully my brother will get in about 20 minutes. He's coming through from Edinburgh, and then we're going to go and hopefully hit Forbidden Planet first. I hadn't realised that the Buchanan Street Forbidden Planet is fully shut down now, so there's one I think on Stockyall Street that we'll go to, but that's sad. That one's gone. That was awesome. That was the place as a student that I used to come and stare at incredibly overpriced statues and figurines that I would never have imagined I'd be able to afford. And here I am, late 30s, like a weirdo, buying toys. On the way home from a heavy weekend in Glasgow, and I'm delayed outside my train due to no drivers. Always good fun. Oh, joy. Anyway, Glasgow was awesome. On my way back to the house, and I'll show you what I bought. I didn't get as much as I hoped, but we got some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you that back at the shed. Ta-da! I am back in the shed.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a wee bit older, so it took me a little bit longer than it should to recover from quite a hectic, busy weekend. Loved it though, had an absolute blast. Forbidden Planet was awesome. NQ64 was the arcade that we went to, the kind of retro arcade. Spent quite a bit of our evening in there after some food. It was brilliant. I did plan on shooting some footage in the Lego store in Buchanan Galleries, in A1 Comics, which was also pretty damn good, and gosh, I can't remember what it was called. Something geek, mega geek, super geek, something like that. However, those three stores were absolutely poaching, is the term I put to it. They were incredibly busy with not just other weirdos like myself that are older buying toys and comics and stuff, but with lots of kids and families. And I don't really like shooting that type of footage when it's mobbed. So unfortunately, it's probably not quite as exciting a hunt video as I'd planned, but it's still pretty cool. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I didn't spend anywhere near as much as I expected to, if I'm honest. I'd been saving quite a while, and I wouldn't say I was disappointed. I just didn't buy as much as I expected I would. I probably had a lot of self-restraint. There was a lot of things in Forbidden Planet that on another day I probably would have taken, like the Wonder Woman comic book cover. It's big, it's beautiful, but that is a rabbit hole. It's just started. What are we, like 10 in on DC, 10 in maybe more on Marvel? I can't bring myself to do it, so I managed to hold off. The same for Marco, the Saga Pop that I showed you guys. I'm aiming to collect the Saga line. It's a bit older, a little bit trickier to get. I'm trying to do it as cheap as I possibly can. I kind of capped myself at £10 max per pop. That Marco one was coming in at $9.99, and yeah, that's a penny under budget. I just didn't pull the trigger. I'm sure I can get it cheaper and in just as good a condition, so I didn't. I did get some stuff though, and let's show you that. Let's stop chatting and show you what I got. First up, it's a first ever for me, and realistically a first on the channel. I got a model kit. I got a Gundam model kit. Some of you guys might be au fait with Gundam, you might not. Essentially giant, for some of you I think look like a transformer. It's a giant mech, giant robot, based around anime and manga. I'm kind of excited about this. It's like a push fit kind of kit, so it doesn't require glue. I'm not going to take it all out just now. It's like lots of little bits to make essentially this Gundam off the front. Now I'm probably going to turn this into YouTube content. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. I also picked up, you know me, can't help it, picked up a soda. My soda line, or my soda collection, is wild. I'm reining that in like I am reining in my pops. I've decided that I'm predominantly going down the Pixar / movie line with my sodas. Didn't have any of the Pan's Labyrinth ones, so I let my brother pick a soda for me. So it was either this or Fawn, the two Pan's Labyrinth ones. He went for Pale Man. We'll crack it and we'll see what we get. Oh! Yep, there's a pog. Get rid of the bin bag that Jimmy calls. Out comes the bubble wrap. What have we got? Boom! It is. That's the common. I think the chase is glow in the dark, and this is very smooth, so it's not glow in the dark. I like this. Film's great. He's got an awful wrinkly little bottom, which some of you may enjoy. Got the Pale Man. Just double check the pog. Yep, it's the common. One of 10,500. So we've got the Gundam, we got the Pale Man soda, and last, I can't go to a comic shop nowadays and not buy a comic. It feels wrong. I'm sure a few of you will be like that. But because I've got a lot of active subscriptions that come in the mail, I'm not looking for new books, so it's like older, exciting stuff. And again, as you'll see in Forbidden Planet, A1 was the same. I spent a lot of time looking in cabinets and in back issues and so on and so forth. If I'm honest, I couldn't decide what I wanted. And again, issuing quite a lot of restraint. I gave my brother £5 to go and buy me some books from, in America you'd probably call it like the dollar bin kind of section. They had a pound bin box. It was a £2, a £1 and a 50p. set of boxes with books in it, like a massive mixture. So I said, look, just go spend a $5, buy me some random books, and we'll see what we get. He's based it around cover, as far as I'm aware. It's purely the cover which has made him pick it up, or he's trolled me. I've not looked at the books. You guys will get to see them with me as well at the same time. I have a little bit of regret. In hindsight, wish I bought the Wicked and Divine set. Again, there's a little snippet of that in the video footage. That was the kind of two-tone covers that were kind of like bright colours with a face, one half one colour, one half the bottom colour, so on and so forth. I would have bought issues 1 to 10 and they had them. Issue 1 was the only notable book as far as Forbidden Planet's concerned. It was in a case, bagged and boarded, so on and so forth. It was £18 if my memory serves me correctly, but the corner had a dent, and I'm a real stickler for books. If it's a book that I'm kind of deeming, kind of like these ones behind me, as a bit more of an artwork, I'm either going to be putting it in a top loader so it's in a solid bit of plastic, or I might even get them cased like the CGC books behind me. And if I'm going to be spending kind of £10 plus on a book, I don't want a dent. Like I'm not buying a dented book or a ripped spine or a loose staple. I'm that guy. I'm just not doing it. So I didn't buy it. But then when I got home, I kind of wished I did. Anyway, I didn't. Let's look at the books my brother did get me though. So I say I've not seen these. They might be all terrible. If they are, we hate my brother and we can give him some shit for it. First up, Fantastic Four from, when is that, 96? June 96. It's £1. If I'm honest, that is probably one of the worst Ben Grimm's or The Thing faces. I dislike that. I do really like The Thing though. Another Marvel book, because I can see it on the back. Oh, Star Wars Life Day issue 1 with a Princess Leia cover. I quite like that, if I'm honest. I don't know anything about it. Quite nice. Another Marvel book. My brother knows me. Got a lot of Marvel behind me, right? Oh, Star Wars again. Hey, I'm happy with that. What's that? Dr. Aphra, Guest of Honor. What's that? Issue 13. Pretty cool cover, if I'm honest. Like that. Don't know if this is a Marvel book because it's got M&M's on the back. Oh, it is. What's that? King Conan. Quite a controversial book. There's a character in this that fits in with, if I'm honest, I can't remember which culture, which lore, which history, and the writer, if I remember correctly, names a character after them, and it's not, as far as the culture that the character's from goes, it's terrible that they've done it. So this book got quite a lot of backlash. I think issue 2 could be the first. Is it Pocahontas? Am I talking rubbish? It doesn't really matter. I think this could be the first appearance, or first cameo appearance in King Conan. Never read King Conan. Issue 2. Pretty cool. Oh, we've got 2 more books. So he's obviously gone through the 50p ones. The Max from Image Comics. Now this looks a wee bit older. It's from August. Doesn't say a year. Oh wait a minute. On the back, 1993. So it is an older book. What's that? £1? Never heard of Max. That is a powerful bottom though. On, is that the Max? I don't know. But he definitely doesn't skip leg day either, right? And last but not least, this is a thick book. Oh, it's upside down. Dark Blue by Warren Ellis. That looks like an extended edition, maybe a one-shot. I don't really know. From Avatar Comics. It was $9 supposedly. This is £1. Pretty reasonable collection, if I'm honest. A couple of books that I have literally no idea about. Big fan of those Star Wars books though. I have quite a few Star Wars books. I might have that issue 13 Dr. Aphra. Doesn't matter. I think he's actually done pretty well. Have you read any of those? Anything exciting? Was I talking rubbish about King Conan? I don't think I was. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments below. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. You've had the vlog, you've had me chatting? You've had me chatting. So let's finish this one up. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumb up. A thumb up? A thumb? Give it a like. Wow, one of those days is warm. I'm warm. Give it a like. Leave a wee comment below. Was there anything in Forbidden Planet that you think I should have got? How awesome was that Doc from Back to the Future NECA figure's face? If you're new, hit that wee subscribe. If you liked it. If you don't, I'm not fussed. I don't know you've watched it. And I'll see you for another video. I'm going to say real soon, because I'm back. I'm creating more content. I've got some content coming up, at least in the next week. Anyway, goodbye. See you later. Move on.